For the final entry of Scarymania, it's time to take a look at one of the most interesting entries into the horror movie canon from 2017. It's Hereditary from director Ari Aster, and from a studio, A24, that's known for producing its more puzzling material. This may be one of the more puzzling entries. Happy Halloween, everybody. This is the final day of Scarymania. It is October 31st, and I hope you all have a happy and safe Halloween. But let's close out Scarymania this year by covering Hereditary, a movie that I am still very confused as to how I feel. This was produced by A24, who have quickly garnered a reputation as making very offbeat movies. Movies like The Lighthouse and Lady Bird. But Hereditary may be one of their strangest. I've seen the movie a couple times since it has left theaters, and I still don't know what to make of it. Without giving too much away, it essentially tells the story of a family led by the matriarch, played by Toni Collette, who experiences a death in the family, and soon afterwards, things just go horribly wrong. This movie was directed by Ari Aster, who after this would also direct Midsommar, also with A24. No matter how I feel about the content of his movies, I do believe that he is one of the best directors working today. Every movie of his, well, all two of them, have looked immaculate. Even something as mundane and hereditary as going to the grocery store is shot immaculate and almost perfect. And speaking of perfect, let's talk about Toni Collette because, yeah, I've never really gotten behind too many hashtag campaigns on Twitter, but I definitely got behind the whole hashtag Toni Collette for Hereditary Oscar campaign because she deserved it. She starts out as kind of this demure woman who is perfectly content with her family and her job painting miniatures. She is perfectly happy in life. But then soon everything goes straight downhill and she just turns into Ned Beatty from Network. I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. But even with all those positives aside, I still really don't know how I feel about the movie. Technically, I think it's very well made, but in terms of content, I still have to think about it. I'm probably going to think about this movie for the rest of my life. Whether or not that was the desired reaction is completely up to you. But for me, it's one of those movies that I just am going to sit there like, what were they thinking? But in a good way. I won't spoil this movie because I'm sure there are a couple of you who have not seen this movie, and I certainly don't want to spoil anything. But if I had to take a guess as to how to best explain the ending of this movie, I think I would have to paraphrase a quote from one of the wise philosophers of our time, Rick from Rick and Morty. This just seems like a possession, but with more steps. I'm just going to leave it at that. But at the end of the day, no matter how you feel, I do recommend it, at least from a technical standpoint. It is a generally well-made movie with great acting all around. I just still don't know what to make of it just yet. But that is all for me, guys, and thank you all so much for watching Scarymania this year. I hope you all enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it. This is by far and away the most ambitious series that I've ever made on this channel. Doing daily uploads is something that I'm totally not used to, but I think I pulled it off in about as graceful a fashion as I could, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And if y'all expect daily uploads for November, then, no. But that is all for me, guys. Thank you so much as always for watching. Now, if you will excuse me, I am off to a Halloween party. So, have a happy Halloween, everybody.